again. We try to discuss the UNISON situation in our country, but unfortunately I was the only person who knows about my country in my discussion group. So, but thanks to my friends that they helped me to, I don't know, sort the problems in the country. So the so the problems are, as usual, is money, volunteers, distance, member, continuity, and lunch activity, and lunch and activity site. So money is issue for every one of us because whenever we want to travel or attend to a conference, the universities or even your parents don't want to give you that much money for just going around. And also to make the organizations like this, you need volunteers to work and do the, I don't know, presenting or taking photos, again same, but you will not be always able to find those people. Distance, I mean by the distance, as the UNISON and UNISEC grows, you have different organizations, even just in your country, from different cities, so you need to get together, and because of the distance, it's not so easy to get together every week or even for once a year. So these are the main problems for now, just for Turkey. We kind of established the UNISON, but our university is the only university that's part of it, and also Atılım University, maybe another university can be part of it. So, okay, the background of the problems are mostly lack of knowledge. Again, big country. Okay, I probably forgot to erase that. Lack of laws and regulations. For example, for the lack of knowledge, people don't know that there's a, I don't know, organization called UNISON. Even for the aerospace engineers in my university, they don't even know anything about this. So we need to tell them and explain them that there's a organization kind of like IEEE, but just for space. So, and also lack of laws and regulations. In order to do some activities, most of the time you need to permission of your universities, or rather than your government. The basic example is for that, for CANSATs, you need a site for your lunch, but most of the time you are not allowed to lunch. For example, in Turkey, you are only allowed to lunch in a military site, and actually you are not allowed. You need to take lots of permissions from the military and the necessary people. Solutions are simple. We need to teach people that this, organization and the competitions and activities like launching satellites and rockets are not just a child's play. They are for education. They are for give the students some perspective and experience. We need to spread the word that there's an organization called UNISON, and yeah, in order to do that, we kind of do advertisement of ourselves. Rather than that, especially for the money, we can look for the sponsorships in, I don't know, I'm talking about for my country, I don't know around. We have some small companies that may be willing to pay some money for the activities or stuff like that. And goes back. Okay, our planned activities are finding members, of course. Then we need to build a website to let people access to our, data and our information for that. We need to set some goals for the organization UNISON Turkey, and we need to arrange some competitions in order to increase the collaboration with universities and the students. So, thank you for your attention. If no questions.